Let's talk about love a little bit. Brief second, brief minute or two. Can you love two people equally, is my question. My answer is no. So, there's this thing where someone can fall in love with two different people and they say, you know, I love both of you. I love both of you the same, but that's not true. And once again, this is just my opinion, but I don't feel like that is true at all, because one of the people you'll always like more, so, or love more. But if you don't love them more, so you're saying that you love both of them equally, but if you don't love them more, you at least like the other person just a bit more. I feel like it's hard to really love someone equally, like on the same exact plane. I feel like that can't be done. I don't know, but that's never happened to me. I mean, I can't say that I haven't loved two people on a romantic level the same, but I know that love, the level or the amount of that love is not exactly the same. I feel like that can't be done. I just feel like it can't. I could be wrong. If you've ever experienced something like this, please let me know. I'm just curious, because I just feel like, nah, that's not possible. So I just have been thinking about that a lot lately. It's always been a thought of mine to just figure out, like, how can that be possible? You know, someone that I had in my life, you know, before, they wanted to bring a third person into a relationship, and it's like, I don't feel like you would be able to love both of us the same. I can't see that. So it's like a three-way relationship, and I don't know how I could manage that. So with my thoughts and opinions regarding that, that's just how I feel. I'm not sure if you guys feel the same. Please let me know. I am truly curious, because I don't feel like it could be done. It's just like you're always gonna like something more about that other person, or love something more about that other person, or something like that. So yeah, that's just how I feel about it. So the other thing I wanted to talk about regarding love is forcing it. I feel like if you force love, it's not something that happens naturally. You're not allowing it to happen naturally. So let's just take it back to when I was in school. I had multiple crushes on different people, and I just wanted them to like me back. But the older you get, the more you understand what love really is. So it's like you want things to kind of happen naturally, but you're also anxious on the other hand. So it's like, I'm really, really anxious, but if it'll happen, it'll happen. And I'm the type of person that believes that if it's meant to be, it'll be. And it's like, no matter how much I feel this is meant to be, if it's not happening, then it's not going to happen. You can't just force it. And I feel like when you force it, it may feel good at the very beginning, but along the way, it'll deteriorate because it didn't kind of flow or happen naturally. So, you know, a lot of things just happen because, and we can't explain it. There's no, you know, rhyme or reason why this happened. It just did. And those are the kind of like the best feelings to me, is that something is genuinely happening right in front of your eyes and you just can't believe it. It seems too good to be true, but it's because you allowed it to just take its course and just live, and you got something beautiful out of it. You know, I know people that have been together for about 50 something years, and their love, of course, it was like a ball of yarn. It was a lot of craziness. Like, no one's relationship is perfect, and you know, I'm not looking for perfect myself. I don't want someone that's perfect. We'll have, you know, our issues and things and arguments and all of that, you know, but it's getting back to where you were or where you need to be to keep that love growing. And you know, I feel like when you try to force it, it's like, yeah, I got them to like me, they like me now, and it's like, but do they really? Do they really like you? Have they really truly fallen in love with you? Or are they just, you know, saying that they love you because they know it'll make you feel better? So that is what you don't want. You don't want that. You want something where when you look into their eyes, you can tell that, yeah, when they utter those three words, they really mean it. Not just, I love you too, because you said it. It's like, when someone says, I love you, and then someone says, I love you too, I feel like, okay, so you're saying it because you love me too, but you're saying it because I said it first. I kind of like the whole thing where someone says I love you and then the other person says I love you. It's like, it's so awesome. I'm kind of like a little geeky type, whatever you want to call me. I don't like little things like that kind of, you know. I really love like things like that, because if I feel like I love you, like I'm telling you that I love you. It's not because you're saying it to me. I mean, it's cute to say I love you too, but if you get my point, I'm just saying, just that natural flow of I love you, and I love you, and not just, oh, I love you too. You know what I mean? So it's like, and I love you, not just I love you too. So things like that it's just awesome. So my point is, if you see someone that you really like, or you've been talking to for a while, and you want to force them to fall in love with you, and you want to force them to kind of propose to you, just let shit happen naturally. Please just let it happen naturally. If it's meant to be, it'll be. So go with the flow of life. There are a few sayings that I have that just stay true to me. Like, go with the flow of life. That's one of the things, you know, most of the things that I do say, they kind of carry multiple meanings. So go with the flow of life, meaning like just live your life and let things happen naturally. Things happen for a reason. So all of those can mean, you know, one thing that I might say. So I'm all about loving someone, but letting that love grow naturally. It's like a sort of like I kind of compare it to a slow release medication, only because I'm in pharmacy. All of my pharmacy people or medical people would know what I'm talking about. But when it's something like a slow release, I kind of want that type of love where it's like releasing in increments over time. That's the best feeling you could possibly have. I'm 33 years old, and I've been thinking about having a baby for the past 3 years since I've been 30. Like, okay, how long do I have to wait, or how long should I be waiting to have a child? Like, I feel like I'm not going to get a child in time, and I'm going to be too old to have a child. And it's like, those things have been bothering me, but then I've been just thinking, like, just let it happen naturally. If it's meant to be, it'll be, you know. And then it's like, I don't have my own home right now at the age of 33, but it's like, I'll get there eventually. There's a lot of people that can't even attempt to try to get a home, and it's like, I'm blessed and I'm thankful that I can even start that process for myself. So just let things happen naturally. And we're on the topic of love, so just let love flow, and, you know, just embrace those encounters, embrace each moment that you have with that person, and, you know, hopefully it'll lead to a lifelong of love and happiness and arguments and joy and good times and trips and little cuddles and kisses and all of that jazz. So love life, go with the flow, embrace each encounter. Details matter. Much love.